Hello, how are you doing? I'm just trying the new light out here in the living room. I love this thing. It's just it's a K&F light, and it's floating around on TikTok. But I bought it on Amazon. I found it. It was about the same price on Amazon as it was on TikTok. But for me, I'd rather use the Amazon. That way, you know you're gonna get it. If not, you have a big record. Right? Sorry, third party sellers. I'd rather go with the corporation. Okay. I've been burned before, all right. But anyway, I'm just sitting around and having a beer for the day and relaxing. It's Monday and there's some changes coming up this week. And it's a lot of it. It's public knowledge. I don't really care to go into it, but things have to happen. In life, or changes is inevitable. And for me, it's a start of a new journey. So I knew this when I came to God, that I knew I was going to be leaving this place, this area, to go anywhere He needed me to go. So that's where we're at on that, right? So I guess tomorrow they're selling my home, or closing it. So there's nothing I could do, nothing I really wanted to do, right? I couldn't do anything because I didn't know anything about it. My ex and them were stealing from me, and got a power of attorney and went behind my back. I said, okay, you good. You guys are so smart, you go handle it. This is where we're at. So I knew I was leaving here. Not a big deal. I'm not like spinning out of control over this. No, I know it's time. God says it's time to move. So I guess we'll figure out what the next chapter is, right? I'm happy. I'm happy for me, and I'm happy for all parties that were involved and got to move on, right? I'm happy. You know, I'm assuming they'll probably do some, major jail time over the things they've done, but I pray for them. For like some of them, it's the best place for them because with this world the way it is, some of them don't really know what working a real job means. So, prison is the best place for them, and I mean that in a good way, not in a bad way. And they know deep in their heart that it's the best place for them. So I'm not a hater, I love everyone. I just hate the things they do. Okay. I'm gonna get out here. I'm just running off the mouth diarrhea. But really digging this light over here. This is really cool. I just have it just out center there. It has gobos. I think they're about 3.5 inch gobos for all you DJ guys. Um, and I'm just sitting under here in the living room, and natural light through the transom window over there. So not very much of that. Then of course the ceiling fan light was turned off. But when I framed the shot up, I was like, wow, that's pretty. That's enough light. So. Plus, this camera's not bad on this Pixel 10. It's not really that bad. Well, I gotta get out of here, man. I'm just mouthing off, and we're gonna miss this place. I got the wood stove over here, and that was I miss. I'm gonna miss that. Hopefully, the new place I go to has one, or at least a barrel I can get warm under for the smell. Right there, you go, burn barrel outside. Gotta hook me up. I'm sure he will. Look, I'll go live in a cardboard box if that's what God needs. He knows that he knows I'm all in on this. But anyway, yeah, just letting y'all know a little bit what's going on with me. I don't mouth off everything that happens to me. They did it to try to break me. They did a lot of things. They didn't break me. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. But all right, love you guys, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I love having a light over here. This is like a badass thing. It's on low, by the way, and it's pointed just off my shoulder over here. So it's got the transom effect to it. You can see that has like the gobo itself has like a transom. Yeah, let's do this. I'll show you guys real quick. All right, just off camera, you see the light itself. Right, so you can see the transom gobo in there. Anyway, Maybe enough light there for me to film without it. Hang on. There you go. Oh, that's a better shot of it. That's what she said. That's a better shot. All right, man. But yeah, everything's other than that, everything's going pretty good, man. But I'm probably gonna cut that last little part showing that light up. I don't know, man. This is just a. I'll probably do a little excerpt out of it for a short. Who knows? Today's drink of choice is Yingling Black and Tan. 16 ounce. It's a dessert beer. I had some chicken. I cooked chicken last night with my hamburgers. So I had some grilled chicken today. It was yummy, man. Yeah. And then I made some more fudge with some leftover butter I had. And I used, instead of vanilla, I had some Jim Beam Fire whiskey, cinnamon whiskey, and I used that for the, instead of vanilla, because vanilla is usually just vanilla flavored alcohol, being honest with you guys. It's alcohol. Most of your flavorings is just alcohol with flavoring in it. But so I used, I used Jim Beam Fire that I had here for the alcohol taste. So the cinnamon and the peanut butter is pretty good, I will say. You get the taste of the alcohol. Because I'm not heating it up that much, to be honest with you. Not enough to burn the alcohol out, but enough to mix it up. So, but anyway, yeah. After I finish my dessert beer here, I'll probably have a cup of coffee and a piece of fudge and relax. Got my case finished. I did a video. Got hot glue. I was like, how am I gonna glue this in here? I was looking for some like E6000 and stuff I had here, some cheap glue. I was like, wait, we got an old hot glue gun, and it was old, man. It's old as hell, but it still worked. And I was gluing and shit, and going along, and I dragged my finger across where I had just glued. So I was gluing with the glue gun with my left hand, and I come across just over the top where I just glued, and glue touched my finger. I was like, block. It was hot. No matter, I was like, shit, it felt like it was pulling off my damn fingerprints as how hot it was. I was like, damn it. But yeah, that was the only time I touched it. But it dripped on me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It drips when you pull it away, it'll drip down. Like, dang. The only time I actually touched it, didn't take me long to realize to keep my hands way away from it. But yeah, it seems to be working out pretty well. I like the tight fit on the for the Starlink Mini. It's not a full size Starlink, it's a Starlink Mini. So it's pretty light. But yeah, I could just grab that case and that's it. I gotta put cables in it, just grab the case, you can go to the middle of a field and you'll have internet because you have the you have the box that'll get you all through the night, and that use it through the day for power, and solar usually charges it right, keeps it charged while it's running. Not too far off of it, depending on how if you're using heavy usage on it, high wattage. But anyway, yeah, I'm happy with it. I had to increase I had to do the full thing on the Starlink. I tried the 100, and man, within like a week, the 100 gigs was done because I upload videos. So then they have a next step up, which is $80. It was like, no, the 175 is the way to go. It's expensive. When you're a creator, content creator, you had to have. It's a tool. It's not a toy. So for me, it's a tool. and I do have to have internet because I'm going to be traveling here soon. So I have to have internet that goes along with me, and in that case, it's just a way to keep that internet with me wherever I travel. So it was imperative that I did that. And I weighed buying a case for the mini, and I was like, man, I think because I had an old case and I just had some different kind of foam, and I cut it out with an X-Acto knife, and I had a, projector stuff down in it for DJ, to do gobos, you know, downloaded gobos, like Happy Birthday John or whatever, Happy Marriage or whatever. But anyway, gobos is the thing that DJs use anyway. So this holds the light holds 3.5-inch gobos. So they're just paper, cardboard, whatever. But man, it's nifty because you can get different shapes. Some of them say love, and one of them's got a big old red heart. You could do a red heart on the wall, and it's not real powerful, but for filming is all you need. If you wanted to put a faint red heart on the wall, I could do that, because there's a red filter in it. But other than that, I think things are working out fine. And it's just every day I research every day and new things that I can use or new things I can do to incorporate stuff I already have into what, because like I said, I know I'm going to be traveling and I'm going to making content is a big part of my life. So, and I do it because I love doing it. I don't do it for money because I haven't gotten a penny yet from any of this, but I love doing it. I love hanging out and just saying things and talking to you guys. Like I said, when I was little, if you'd have told me we would have our own TV station, numerous TV stations if we want, not just one. I can have as many TV stations as I want on many platforms like Rumble, TikTok. You can have your own TV stations on all these channels. If you'd have told me that, I'd have been like, man, I'd be like, please, I'd have laughed at you, man, as a kid or as a teenager, but here we are. This is my TV station, right? So anything I can do to incorporate things I have or add this light, it was under $50. So, but valuable too. It's only about 8 long, and you go right. It has a little case even. Put it in a case, and your gobos go fit in the end of your camera bag. Or I have not a camera bag. I have a case for the camera, but I have a bag that I put my tripods in. But all that fits in there. My microphones, the windscreens from the microphones, stuff fit in there as well. Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. Got all these tools ready to go. And I think I don't need anything else, for filming other than that's it. I have the internet. I can go into the middle of a field and start filming. I can DJ out in the middle of a field if I wanted to. That's how set up I am, man. I can play guitars in the middle of the field. I can DJ in the middle of the field. And it's not just saying in the middle of the field. I'm just saying I have that if I wanted to. I see different scenarios where that could come in handy, especially filming. Man, boom, because this phone is on a tripod. It's got the magnet tripod. It just sticks right to it. So pop the phone up, pop the light up. You're on, man. This is what we got right here. And I'm just using the phone's microphone. So you can go live, man, wherever you're at. Throw a different shadow on the wall if you want. Just head at it, man. You have your little remote too that the one tripod came with the magnetic one. So you got your little thing. It's a USB-C chargeable. It doesn't take the CR3132s. Remember those? This is just USB-C rechargeable, so that's even better. But anyway, you guys, I want to keep you guys updated. People have been trying to attack me spiritually and psychically and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I do feel it. And God knows where it comes from. And a lot of people know where it comes from. people on the other side, like Nakate, and I don't want to be name dropping, but things like that, people on the other side pay attention, and you guys should be really scared because everything you've done is going to come back to you. You know that, right? You and your little colonies and stuff. I love you, man. I just don't love how you treat people. Okay? You know, if there was anything I could do, you know, spiritually to smack the shit out of you and wake you up and say, hey, don't do people that way, I will. Because I'm sure they're doing it right now anyway, trying to tell you to wake the hell up. But I love you guys, and I just don't like the way you act sometimes. So just try to act better. Treat people better. Treat animals better. Right? If you see people being mean to animals, those people are usually mean to people too. All right, love you guys. Hey, stay thirsty, my friends. That's the only thing I got. All right, love y'all.